Salut à toutes et à tous, c'est San, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve pour notre troisième et dernier épisode sur The Wolf Among Us. Et du coup, nous allons découvrir cet épisode numéro 5 qui nous attend et le fin mot de l'histoire du coup. Hâte de voir ce qui va se produire et quelle est toute cette supercherie. J'ai revêti pour l'occasion, je me suis mis dans le thème des couleurs. C'est un peu beau quand même. Et salut à Ad et Fax et Lyon également. Et s'il y a d'autres personnes en lurk, merci à vous d'être là, merci de votre présence. Et du coup, sans plus attendre, let's do this fucking shit, my boys. Épisode numéro 5. Crier au loup. Let's go.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Merci Ad. J'ai le seum de me dire que c'est le dernier épisode, j'aime trop.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything.
Ça me donne envie de faire d'autres Telltales.
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look,
bien sûr
maybe
que
a
non.
few will get sent
Colin,
up,
le
but my
frérot.
friend Colin
Le frérot
wouldn't do that
Colin.
to you.
Sale pute, c'est une balle en argent.
Oh God, Bigby!
Big
This time was
B.
no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Je crois, guys, on va tuer Blanche cet épisode. Elle m'a
Bigby,
saoulé.
wait. When you get the crooked man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
On va la bouffer, je crois.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
The Crooked Man. The Wolf Among Us. C'est pas grave, je vais la tuer quand même, Ad. Épisode 5. Cry
You've come a
Wolf.
long way. You must be tired.
Le repère du tordu. La nuit. The Crooked Man.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff.
J'adore, putain.
Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
It's not to eat your fucking food, Crooked Man. Qu'est-ce que je le kiffe, Brigby.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest,
Big
and I
B.
have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Ouais, c'est toi, Jersey, sinon on va te remplacer par New Jersey, donc calme-toi.
Why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes?
Ah, le fils de
Some
pute.
allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's
Hey,
a
Jack.
fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue
C'est pour
for
toi,
you,
Jack.
and to assure you that it's over with.
Alors, c'est qui le
You
coupable,
really
alors?
don't need to worry yourself further.
Alors, vas-y, dis-moi, qui c'est le coupable, alors?
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Je vais te forcer à me la dire,
You
frérot.
really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No,
vraiment.
I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Un petit peu, ouais.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Hmm?
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Ouais, il les a tués, mais
I killed him, so what?
sur l'ordre de qui? Il a vraiment pas l'air...
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Ils veulent pas me
Does it
répondre.
matter?
Look,
Oui, c'est
the fact
important.
is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame me for it.
Il lui a demandé de le faire.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
Je sais pourquoi ils ont aussi
So
peur
what
de
do you
lui.
say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are
On
you
va
seriously
parler
throwing me
encore,
under the
j'ai
fucking
envie de
carriage?
savoir plus
All
qu'est-ce qui se passe.
Let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
Get
surrender.
the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Les
Yeah,
gars,
what the fuck?
les
You're
gars,
gonna make sure we all go
y a-
down this shitter
je
with
pars
you?
pas en fait
I'm
tant que je
not
l'ai pas
going
décidé en fait.
anywhere.
Vous allez pas me donner
This
des
could've
ordres
gone
les gars, je
so
vous le dis
well.
tout de suite. Transforme-toi ma gueule, vas-y.
Speak the
J'attends que ça.
truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Bloody Mary.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Prends lui pour taper sur l'autre.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
Ta gueule. Putain, vous faites que spammer cul là. Allez hop, toi tu dégages. Avec ton couteau en argent là.
This way.
Il est trop stylé notre perso, la vérité. J'adore.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
C'est mort, tu pars pas. Ouah, je te soulève! Je vous soulève pendant que tu l'es! C'est quoi ce délire? C'est quoi la barre en bas là? C'est trop stylé de fou. Merde, ils sont partis par où?
Fuck! What was that?
Merde, putain, c'est la voiture de Crooked Man. Je te soulève.
Take him off!
I can't.
Putain, mais ta mère! Non, t'es sérieux? Je pensais que c'était bon, j'avais fait cul à fond là. Non, c'est de la carotte. Des fois, le cul, il faut continuer à le spammer, c'est vraiment de la merde.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Putain, mais je les ai ratés là, du coup, là, il y a plus le timer en bas là.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it!
Putain, j'aurais dû sauter sur l'autre voiture, sa mère. C'est pas grave, on va déjà choper lui déjà.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked man's the one you want.
Ça fait mal les couteaux en argent, hein, fils de
You're
pute.
too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please,
Je vais te
Sheriff.
soulever. Ouais, y a pas de plus
Haven't you
shérif.
done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Et pourquoi t'as fait
Why'd
ça,
you do
de
it then,
pute?
huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled.
Okay.
But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it.
Ah, mais
You think
on
I
va
don't know
t'embarquer
what
quand
that
même.
means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
J'attends avant de valider
The
voir
both
ce
of
qu'il
you
dit.
can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith.
Ah, bah les
It won't
couilles.
free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Ah non, non, on va l'attraper lui aussi, t'inquiète pas.
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options.
Je vais
like
dire
it was
savoir
that
ce qu'il va,
simple.
ce qu'il va
You could
dire.
have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You
Right.
don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
Ouais.
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die,
Ok, donc ils
you
sont
still
un peu-
think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
Comment ça, l'original?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
T'avais qu'à venir
What
me
are you
demander de l'aide,
doing?
fils de pute.
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up. What makes you think you can just...
J'ai pas le temps de choisir.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life.
Oh, c'est bon, maintenant tout est ta faute, ça y est.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
cool.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that,
Sa
Vivian?
tête s'est détachée.
Vivian! Shit!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
C'est comme Pistache. Sa tête s'est détachée. Gentil Pistache. Pistache veut des graines? Pour mettre du scotch. Nom de Dieu, Trofax.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Nous a fait un... Waouh! Ah, là, c'est I feel bad. Ah. Fait que tout le monde meurt, quoi.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river.
C'est cool, Brise.
Alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there.
The trips.
Fucking asshole.
Voilà.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games, alright. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Non, je vais te laisser mourir. C'est ce que tu mérites.
You're just gonna leave me here.
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Fuck you!
Mourir à petit feu, c'est ce que tu mérites, sale bâtard.
Shit!
Qui parle, c'est perturbant? Comment ça, qui parle? Bah, tu vois les lèvres qui bougent et tout, Brise. T'as les couleurs qui sont là pour ça. Le orange, c'était celui qui était en train de mourir. What? C'est quoi ce délire? C'est pas possible, y a personne d'autre. Attends, j'ai pas de... J'ai aucune musique en cours. Donc ça vient de chez toi, Cool Breeze. Ah, mais c'est peut-être l'application qui tape une phase. De la nouvelle application Twitch, elle est chelou un peu.
course.
Non, je t'assure, y a que moi, Cool Breeze. Je ne sais pas qui est cet énergumène qui s'est incrusté sur mon live. Mais je ne le connais point.
So this is where they've been sending these.
J'espère que tu vas bien. Installe-toi confortablement parce que c'est le dénouement de l'histoire. Là. Sors les popcorn, Cool Breeze.
Bigby Wolf.
Ouais, c'est moi. Bloody Mary.
Big bad wolf.
Est-ce qu'elle est cachée cette con? Elle, je vais la canner, elle.
You used to be something.
Salut Jimmy. Il y a énormément de photos avec Blanche. Hein. Il y a Face aussi.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
C'est leur logo ça. C'est le truc de torture. Bah t'as loupé l'introduction de l'épisode quoi. On était devant The Crooked Man. Et là il y a déjà 2 personnes qui sont mortes. Georgie, le mec de la boîte de nuit, qui était apparemment le tueur des 2 filles, commandité par The Crooked Man. Wesh, elle sort comme ça de nulle part, elle. Je croyais qu'il fallait un miroir.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize,
Maybe
but I
one
have some
piece.
business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
J'arrive.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Ah, je croyais que tu parlais à moi.
Get
Attends,
out of my
j'arrive.
way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure
He
you'll
doesn't wanna
persuade him.
play.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Voilà, alors là.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Is that the best you can do? Tiens. Connasse. Ah, c'est relou, elle peut disparaître. Faut que je sois à l'affût. Ouais, elle mérite de ouf. Elle mérite de ouf, elle. Elle va essayer de me faire tomber. Il est tellement stylé notre perso en vérité. Connasse va. En plus j'ai appuyé sur D en plus. j'appuie. Ah, je suis obligé de me prendre les hits en fait.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
C'est à ça que tu ressembles. Écoute-moi bien, t'es dégueulasse. Bunchin. Je suis obligé de prendre les hits. Ah, ça s'enfuit, hein. C'est trop bien de fou. Mais non, pas what the fuck, Jimmy, on est le grand méchant loup dans l'histoire. Et là, c'est la première fois qu'on voit sa transformation en loup. C'est génial. Parce qu'on l'a vu en humanoïde garou, on l'a vu en loup-garou, on l'a vu en humain, comme là. Et là, c'est la première fois qu'on le voit en loup, c'est trop bien. Il est vraiment trop stylé comme perso. The Crooked Man, hein? Comme on se
Hello,
retrouve.
Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark.
Ok, je fais
You'll
rien.
find yourself rolling on the floor in agony.
Je fais rien pour voir.
Heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me,
J'ai rien fait pour
I
voir.
should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands.
J'ai envie qu'il parle en fait.
And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look,
Je sais
there's
pas ce
no
qu'il
reason
prépare,
for
cet
us to be
enculé.
at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Si, si.
I didn't kill those women.
Bah, clairement que si.
And I think you know that.
Alors,
All I'm
dis-moi la
asking
vérité.
for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
Ouais, donc
There's still
t'as
a
tué
lot
des
you
gens
have to
pour ton
answer
business.
for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining
Faut trop que je le ramène
yourself
en
to
vie.
Miss White and the rest of this
Même s'il s'en sort, bah les couilles. Faut que je le ramène en vie.
You're often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you
Je veux savoir.
question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
Ouais, mais c'est toi qui les as commandités, ma gueule. Même si c'est lui qui les a tués, en fait.
He's dead, isn't he?
Il est con ou il est con?
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Non, on y
All
va,
right,
vas-y,
let's
va.
go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Vas-y, je lui prends pas son gun,
Fine.
vas-y, garde ton gun, vas-y.
I'm
Ah,
sure Miss
il a
White will
jeté
be pleased.
de lui-même.
Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Tiens, déjà ça, c'est pour t'apprendre.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Ah, fils de pute! The Crooked Man! Non mais il est fou, lui. Il est fou.
I know. But we have to do something.
Salle des pluies magiques. Le bâtiment des Sylves. Tôt le matin.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
C'est pas moi qui vais faire le jugement. Hein. Démerdez-vous, moi je l'ai ramené. J'ai fait mon taf.
God.
Motherfucker.
Parce que j'ai accepté ses conditions, Jimmy. C'est pour ça qu'il a lâché le
Are
frère.
you okay?
Il veut se faire juger devant la communauté.
We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Mais ouais, One Piece, tu vois, elle-même elle connaît les meilleurs mangas.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
me?
to people?
Everything
You're a
about
fucking
this.
crook!
This, you should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The
Foutons-le dans
crooked
le
man
puits
is
magique.
charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to
Voilà.
explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel
I know.
now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Ah, quand
We'll
même.
deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Oui.
Twice.
Oui, ouais, 2 fois.
Aiding
Oui, un
and providing
malentendu.
monetary support for
Et
the
mon,
forced
et mon
prostitution
point dans ta
of
gueule,
the
c'est un
Palladian
malentendu
Plaque.
aussi?
Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Ah, il a pas parlé, putain, le chien.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Bah ouais, il a assassiné des gens, bien sûr que j'ai le seum.
No, you're
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Taisez-vous, il a le droit de parler.
Wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking
Tu vas aller dans
belongs.
le puits
We promised
magique.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make
Là, je suis
something
d'accord
of
avec
this
elle.
town,
On
we
est là
have to
pour faire
start doing
respecter la
things
justice.
correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This
Alors,
is ridiculous.
qu'est-ce que t'as à dire? Vas-y, on t'écoute.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person
On
he
va voir
was.
comment il est fort en business,
He
vas-y.
was a total scoundrel.
Une
lacking any
canaille.
sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
Georgie's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Donc me tirer des balles en argent
You
sur
finally
moi,
showed
y a
up
pas
at
de
my
souci.
door last night.
Donc t'as rien fait,
Wasn't I
toi.
more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes.
oui,
it's
bien
true.
sûr.
Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me. as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
D'un côté, il a pas tort sur ce qu'il dit. Hein. Personne ne les a poussés à venir le voir. Hein.
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get
Il a vraiment pas tort en même temps.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living. Provide for herself.
Il est fort, il est fort.
They do.
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Ouais? Eh ouais, c'est vrai ça.
The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
Eh ouais, c'est elle la méchante, c'est pas moi.
Her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
C'est vrai ça aussi.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Alors, y a plus personne à tes côtés maintenant, hein? C'est de pute. J'ai aidé tout le monde, moi. Je suis pas enculé.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Clairement, elles sont fondées.
Simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you.
Bah ouais.
Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Putain, dommage que l'autre elle s'est suicidée.
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
J'ai fait quoi, moi? Bah.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Eh, c'est bon, je lui ai mis une patate, frérot, qu'est-ce que tu me racontes?
While under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Là, frérot, t'essaies trop de délier toute cette histoire.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
Donc tu compares de mettre une patate à tuer des gens, c'est pareil pour toi, ma gueule. Non, c'est pas pareil.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
The laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean,
reason
a certain
we're
level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge?
C'est vrai, t'es le meilleur, excuse-nous, t'es le meilleur. T'es le meilleur de fou.
Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Hein?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Ah ouais, maintenant tu peux parler, maintenant ton nœud pape là il sert plus à rien. Tes lèvres sont plus scellées.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me.
Ah?
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Oh, y a pas de my dear.
You enslaved us for years.
Shut the
Let us hear
fuck
stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you
Alors?
kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Ah, t'es désolé, hein.
My name is Nerissa.
Ah, tu la connais plus maintenant, hein.
It's going to be
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily
C'est
are
marrant,
dead
tout le
because of
monde
you.
ment quand
The
ils sont
only
nés
two
contre
people
toi.
who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say,
Vas-y, exprime-toi.
you're an asshole.
Putain,
And
you
I
are
hope
an
you
asshole.
rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
Get the fuck
You're
out!
going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
You are a nacelle.
Looks like we found our evidence.
And you are a laveur de carreaux.
He's guilty.
With the
Good
nacelle.
enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
Ouais,
What
ouais,
do
il faut
you
qu'il
mean?
souffre.
He's
Faut qu'il
gotta
souffre.
pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Merci.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill him.
On peut le foutre en prison, moi ça me dérange pas aussi. Hein.
Lock him up forever, somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can
C'est
help.
vrai.
We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Moi je dis, on devrait voter. Il y a pas de, voilà, il y a pas de quelqu'un qui sait mieux que l'autre.
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Merci, mais
That makes
votons.
sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Chat, ça va être à vous de décider, chat.
Yes, Sheriff.
Lui arracher la tête, le jeter dans le puits ou l'enfermer. Chat, c'est à vous de décider. Arracher la tête, jeter dans le puits ou l'enfermer. Le peuple a choisi la mort. Vous allez être brûlés au bûcher. Tout le monde voulait le jeter dans le puits magique à la base. Dans le puits magique, il peut plus jamais revenir, frère. En vérité, lui arracher la tête, c'est ce qu'il a fait aux deux meufs, hein, au final. Hein. Qu'on lui coupe le puits. Ah non, c'est pas ça. Couper la tête du puits. Ah non, c'est pas ça non plus. On lui coupe la tête. Et puis... magique. Chat. La sentence. Je vais vous faire voter, chat. Je vais vous faire voter. Je vais vous faire voter, chat. Allez-y, votez, chat. Cliquez sur le lien et votez. Vous avez le pouvoir. Oula, calme-toi. Bah, je vous ai mis le lien. Au moins, vous pouvez pas me dire « Oh, j'ai pas vu le lien ». Là, vous pouvez voir. Nous avons un puits magique à l'heure actuelle. Je vous laisse aller 2 minutes. Deux puits magiques. Attends, je peux faire ça. 2 puits magiques. 2 puits magiques. Y a pas les sons, mais réveillez-vous, bordel. Votez, chat. Votez. J'actualise. Ah, vous allez pas me faire croire que vous êtes là, y a personne d'autre à part 2 personnes, quoi. Ouais, ça part sur un puits magique, hein, pour le moment. On est 2. Ouais, bah, je vois ça, ouais. Mais merci d'avoir voté, les 2. Ah, des Jimmy, du coup. Allez, votez pour la sentence de The Crooked Man. Ou l'homme tordu. Puis magique. Puis magique. Ok, bon, il n'y a pas eu d'autres votes. Les 2 minutes sont passées. Ça sera le puits magique. Bah, je sais pas si on a une sauvegarde à part entière, donc je sais pas.
Right. Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
Everyone, I'm
not this way.
Il veut me jeter dans le puits! Il veut me jeter dans le puits, ce fils de pute! C'est toi qui vas y aller, mon gars!
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
Allez, hop. Sia bye bye, hein.
I won't.
Ouais, souvenez-vous bien de ça. Il a essayé de me foutre dans le puits, c'est lui qui termine.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes.
Et puis voilà, exactement, Jimmy.
To erase from the books.
Des appartements luxueux des Sylves, le lendemain. T'imagines, on avait décidé de l'enfermer? Au final, le mec a voulu quand même me canner, mais c'est un fou, lui. Le mec voulait me foutre dans le puits.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
Oh,
I'll
bah
be
à la
down in a
ferme.
minute.
Mais non.
Okay, great.
Attends, tout le monde se barre, là?
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
C'est bon, il a fait un petit clin d'œil là avec son petit pack de bière là.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
For fuck's sake.
Got these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Ouais, j'avoue là, c'est un peu abusé par contre.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Surtout s'il a l'oseille, en fait, il est où le problème?
Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Mais j'aime trop notre perso, je le trouve bien écrit en fait.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Comme soupçonné.
Saying goodbye?
Puis le voice acting est vraiment excellent dans le jeu.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if you...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Ouais, je t'écoute.
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
Ah ouais.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction.
Oui, c'est pas elle qui a commencé, mais enfin oui et non quoi.
The crooked man was counting on that.
When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
C'est pas faux.
You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Ah oui, ça c'est sûr.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Bizarre, pourquoi il a repensé à tout ça? Super bizarre. Oh, ça me donne trop envie de jouer aux deux maintenant. Alors, qu'avez-vous fait à Georgie? Vous et 31,4% des joueurs ont laissé Georgie mourir. Avez-vous laissé, entre guillemets, une chance de se défendre au Crooked Man? Moi et 89,6% des joueurs l'ont ramené en vie. Comment avez-vous puni le Crooked Man? mois et 38,6% des joueurs l'ont jeté dans le puits magique. Avez-vous accepté le cadeau de CJ pour Snow? 98,5% des joueurs ont décidé d'accepter. Quels ont été vos derniers mots à Nerissa? Vous et 54,8% des joueurs ont dit « J'espère que j'ai fait quelque chose de bien ». Ok. Ok. Oh, on voit qu'il est mort. Vous l'avez aidé à éviter la ferme. Vous lui avez donné à boire lorsqu'il l'a demandé de votre appartement. Vous l'avez amené au puits magique. Vous l'avez pas lancé dans le puits magique. Bah apparemment il y a 1,5% des joueurs qui n'ont pas accepté, Jimmy. Alors dit, vous avez confisqué l'argent de Dee quand il était en détention. Bah de fou, ça m'a trop aidé en plus. Donc Face est dead, vous lui avez donné de l'argent après la bagarre avec le bûcheron. Georgie, vous l'avez laissé mourir. Vous avez bousillé son club. J'ai juste mis un coup dans la machine à cigarette. Greenleaf, vous lui avez offert un travail. Gren, vous avez bu avec Gren après les funérailles de Lily. Nerissa, vous avez essayé de lui retirer son ruban dans le bureau de Bigby. Putain, je sais pas pourquoi je dis Bigby. Blanche, vous l'avez amené avec vous au Trip Trap. Vous lui avez montré une photo d'elle que Crane possédait. Le petit Tim, vous l'avez abandonné. Frérot, je l'ai abandonné, j'ai pas les couilles de lui, frère. Je sais même pas qui c'est, gros. C'est le boug à la fin, là, qui nous a amené au bureau de Crooked Man. Le crapaud, vous l'avez défendu quand Blanche voulait l'envoyer à la ferme, vous lui avez donné de l'argent. Ouais, voilà, donc... Frérot, je t'ai donné de l'argent, t'es pas allé faire ton sort. Au bout d'un moment, te plains pas contre moi. On va voir s'il y a une autre scène en plus, mais je pense pas. En tout cas, c'était grave cool. C'était grave cool. Merci à toi. Voyons voir s'il y a une petite scène en plus. Ah, continuer l'histoire. Fable. Décrocher un roman illustré dès aujourd'hui. Putain, j'ai pas eu... C'est ça que t'as, Had? C'est ça que tu possèdes? J'en veux un, moi. Chat, voilà ce qui conclut notre let's play sur The Wolf Among Us. J'espère que vous avez kiffé. J'étais très surpris de découvrir ce jeu. Il était vraiment génial. Il est vraiment à la hauteur de ce que des éloges que les gens lui font concrètement. C'est probablement le meilleur Telltale auquel j'ai joué, en tout cas aujourd'hui, jusqu'à aujourd'hui. Donc hâte de faire le 2 qui est en développement et qui probablement va voir le jour en 2024. Donc on verra s'il sort bientôt, on le fera Day One, sûr et certain. Je vous fais des bisous. Je vous donne rendez-vous la prochaine fois pour de nouvelles aventures. D'ici là, portez-vous bien. C'était San. See you later, guys.